Good morning. Thanks for joining me at Coffee with Kory. Well, if you've joined me for coffee often, especially here at Tavern 88, you'll know that we've never recorded from this angle before. And there's a specific reason that I did, and we'll wrap our conversation today with that reason. But I got to take you on a little journey first, because there's a few songs that came up on my playlist this week that reminded me of the college drop-off down at USD that Jossie and I did with Pierce last month. And it's really much more than a drop-off, it was a move-in. And you know, as we're going through that process and I'm watching Pierce shoot the breeze with his buddies and just joke around, and then see him taking in all the things in Vermilion that I had the opportunity to experience so many years ago. Jossie could see the smile on my face, and she looks at me and she goes, "You wish you could do this all over again, don't you?" And very quickly and decisively I answered, "Not for a minute. No way would I want to live this again." But I love reliving the memories in my mind, because you get all the fun times without all of the other stuff that came along with it. And one of the songs that I heard this week that really brought that home and made me think of it again was Luke Bryan's "Most People Are Good." There's a part in that song where he says, "I believe that youth is spent well on the young, because wisdom in your teens would be a lot less fun." And isn't that the truth, right? You know, all those things that we did back then, that if we had the wisdom that we have now, or the experiences at least that we have now, and we probably wouldn't make some of those same decisions again, but we got through them and had a lot of fun doing it. And so that was the number one. But the second one kind of takes me to the next leg of the journey, and that is Alan Jackson's "The Older I Get," I believe is the name of the song. And there's a part in there where he says, "If they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop." And that's the truth. And that is the truth for me. Because the older I get, the more I realize that the next stage of life is just, there's so many more fun things to experience. And you know, you can look back in the rearview mirror at all those fun times that you've had with your buddies, all those things that you get to experience. And sometimes, you get caught up so much in that it's hard to realize that the things that are yet to come can be even better. For those of you that are friends with me on social media and see some of the posts that I do, I've kind of started a little bit of a, I don't know if I'd call it a series, but I've had experiences lately that have been moving or touching or interesting to me, and I've posted them under the quote of from a guy named No One Ever. And there was one actually this morning when I was on my morning run and the sky was crystal clear, and the moon was getting ready to set. And I think I've mentioned that a few different times, specifically in Florida. I kind of enjoy that little aspect now. And I was on my way back from my run, and there was a spot where I could really see the moon going down, and it was a crystal clear shot of it. And I usually do not pause on my run, but I stopped. I paused my running app and got what I felt was a pretty good picture of it, and then put out that reminder that you can't be too busy on the journey to stop and enjoy those little moments that comprise the journey. And so that's kind of what I'm aspiring to do every day. And every once and again, I put out those little reminders. It started on my Snapchats, and one of the young guys on the Snapchat's actually a friend of Pierce's. Replied to me the one day, and he said, "Hey, are you saving these in any kind of a file? Because there's some pretty good stuff in here." And so I took you up on that, Josh, and now I'm keeping them in a no one ever type file. So anyway, that's that aspect. I'm going to leave you here today with the reason that we're shooting from this angle. So you'll be joining me hopefully here on Coffee with Kory on Saturday, but tomorrow on Sunday is the first day that my buddies and I get together again and start watching the NFL. And I just wanted to give a shout out to them, Chad and Jeremy and Kory. Good luck to your teams. But better luck to my Steelers. So we'll see how the NFL season shapes up. But come tomorrow, we'll all be sitting at this bar, and probably won't be coffee that we're drinking. But once again, hopefully we use that wisdom that we've gained through the years, and don't go back and to some of those things that we were doing in our teens. So nonetheless, wisdom hopefully will rule today on Sunday. But it's going to be a great time, and we're looking forward to getting the NFL season started again and enjoying those times with those good friends. So thanks again for joining me on Coffee with Kory, and I hope to see you again next week.